Hi, I'm Mrs. Clemenson, the art teacher at Center School, and this is our second series of skills in the art room that I'm teaching your children. We're going to go by grade level, and we're going to start with kindergarten today. Today in kindergarten, I'm going to show you and your children how to glue like an artist using a glue bottle and how to cut symmetry objects and cut into small areas. They've been doing this with their Vincent van Gogh still lifes and houses. So let's get started. Okay, to start gluing, we look at the glue bottle. We gotta check it first. If the white dot is showing, that means that the glue is closed. So we just turn the orange. Then I tell your children, is it talking to you? How do you tell? You just squeeze it. Do you hear that sound? If it's not, I tell your children to just peel off the top because there might be a little shiny piece. That's just dried up glue. I tell them never to use a scissor because that will keep yours always open. So first we have to open it. The white dot is showing. It's closed. We do that, and is it talking to us? Now we bring in a piece of paper, and I tell them to glue with dots along the edge. I say the size of a ladybug. We don't put them right in the corner, but we put them pretty close. I do a dot. I say about 3 fingers apart, dot, about 3 fingers, always in the corners, but about 3 fingers. And you don't need any more glue than that. Then I tell them, glue doesn't work. We turn it over unless you push it down. All right? There's one other way we glue. Sometimes there's an exception. I've been working with your children on Vincent van Gogh still lifes, and I said, this time you only glue in the middle. We did that for the petals because I wanted things to stick out. Every other time you always glue on the edge, but if you want things to kind of stick up on the edges, you glue in the middle, and that is the only time you glue. We put 2 dots of glue, and we glued in the middle so that our petals would almost feel like they're coming out at us. All right, that's the first gluing in kindergarten. The second thing we've been talking about in kindergarten is symmetry, symmetrical, and cutting. How do we do that? Well, I say if you have a symmetrical object, like a heart, we did a house, like Vincent van Gogh's Starry Night, you only need to draw half of it. You fold your paper, all right? We also did it with snowman, to create a symmetrical house. So we fold the paper, and then we've talked about scissors, thumb on top, always pointing away and turning the paper. But in this case, we cut along the edge. And this is what I was talking about, a small area. I change directions and go in from the other direction. When I have a small area, I cut in. If I tried to turn it in here, I'd rip part of my house because I have to get my scissor behind. So I turn, and then I just continue. Open it up like this. Same thing here. I only have to draw half. A heart is symmetrical. I only have to draw half from the fold, and we cut. As you see, here we're back to turning the paper. I'm a lobster, turning the paper and cutting in the line. And you get a symmetrical heart. This is cutting with kindergarten and gluing.